poppin' YouTube family? It's your boy the White. Welcome back to the channel. Silverback CIs. Hope all is well with everybody. First off, do me a huge favor. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I post new content. Now today, I'm probing off into a house where this is actually my first fragrance for them. It cloned something that was a fragrance community darling that is considered to be gone too soon because the actual OG of this fragrance is discontinued. It is something that I do like within the clone world, where they clone things that you can't get your hands on without being overcharged for it on eBay or any other seller's website that's going to sell it for 3 to 5 times what it actually cost when it was out on the market. But I'm probing off into the house of fragrance world. Keep it locked. Well, let's get down to business. This is actually my first offering into the collection from Fragrance World. And it's called Starman Nebula. And this is a clone of Mugler's Pure Malt. I have never smelled the original. And this one fragrance here has been talked about so much, so let's get right to it and see what I think. Here's your box presentation. Pretty nice box. Top of your box. Back of your box. Bottom of the box got some stuff that you can't even read. But it is nice looking. This is a 3.4 ounce, 100 ml bottle, Eau de Parfum concentration. Here is your bottle presentation. Nice bottle. Sleek, just black on the back end. You can once again see the glass at the bottom. But how does it smell? Like I stated before, I don't know what the original smelled like, so I can't give a direct comparison of how close they got. But I'm going to give it a rating based off of what I think about the actual fragrance, if it was a standalone. Main accords for this one is woody, whiskey, warm spicy, vanilla, a hint of citrus, but I'll get to that in a second. Fruity, sweet, amber, powdery, and patchouli, with top notes of fruity notes, orange, and bergamot. Mid notes of whiskey, malt, patchouli, coffee, and cedarwood. Base notes of vanilla, amber, peat, which I know nothing about, and musk. And I can actually click on peat and see what they say peat is. It's supposed to be a natural and synthetic popular weird scent. It's dry, bitter, malt-like essence with a hint of smokiness used to render novel effects in modern fragrances. Never heard of it. But what do I think? This one here smells amazing. I don't know what the original smell like, but if it's anything like this, a smoother version, and of course since it's the OG, it deserves the credit for the scent profile. The fact that Fragrance World took a risk and stepped out on a limb and clone something that's discontinued is something that I like. And when it comes to clone fragrances, even though I own my fair share of them, I tend to be more partial to something that I can't get my hands on, so I might as well invest in the clone. So if it's a scent profile that I'm into, or I think I would like, I at least get a chance to experience it somewhat, considering that I'm not necessarily willing to pay an arm and a leg for every discontinued scent. This one here has some punch, packs a heck of a punch. I bought this fragrance off of Amazon for $20. Now, when I seen the price, I'm like, oh, they talking about it so much in the fragrance community. It may not be that great for $20 though. That's awfully cheap. What you really get with this one here, you do get those fruity notes. You can smell that orange. You can smell those fruity notes. You can smell the bergamot. The whiskey hangs around throughout the entirety of the fragrance, and it has to be like way down in the dry down for the whiskey to start to fade and allow the vanilla and ambery touches to try to overtake it, but it never goes anywhere. So what I've actually heard about Pure Malt, that it was an extremely sought after boozy fragrance. So having this in my collection made me really, really happy. This, I can go out on a limb and say this is one of the best $20 investments that you can make in the fragrance community. I can actually say that about this one right here, because this smells amazing. This one here is going to be in stupid crazy rotation this fall and winter. I'm still trying to pinpoint which list I want to put it on, but I'm leaning toward putting it on the autumn list for 2025. It's that good. The whiskey is very smooth. It's not harsh. It's not brash. It's not like, man, this smells like a $20 fragrance. I can't even say that. I feel that if Givenchy or Versace, or I'm thinking of somebody else that maybe does booze, Givenchy goes pretty well with their boozy scents. Even if Victor and Rolf decide to finally make a spice bomb with some booze and did this, you can charge $100 for this bottle easy. Anywhere between $100 and $150, people, it'll be running off the shelf. So to be able to get this at $20 should be a crime. Rating for this one here, on a scale from 1 out of 10, I give this a 9. For sure, without blinking an eye. This is one I'll always have in my collection for my $20. That's less than most meals that you go get at a decent restaurant. Not even no 5-star. $20, I can say this is blind buy worthy. If you don't like it, give it to your father. Give it to your uncle. Give it to your brother that might be older than you or younger than you, or give it to an uncle. I mean, this would make a great gift for anybody. And considering that we're getting ready to turn the corner to go into the end of the year where everybody's buying somebody a gift for this or a gift for that, or just because you're thinking of somebody, or if you know somebody that's a whiskey connoisseur that would like to have a fragrance that doesn't make them smell like a drunk but still fits into some of the nuanced places that they go, in the sceneries that they go to, this $20 is a no-brainer. Wonderful scent profile. Fragrance World did their big one with this one here. And I can definitely say I'm looking forward to trying some of their other clone or inspired by fragrances, because this one here was a knock out of the park. And I'm led to understand a lot of their fragrances aren't that expensive, but are extremely close to what they're cloning. If you have some Fragrance World fragrances in your wardrobe that you think I should get my nose on, or flat out go out and blind buy, especially if you, in your collection you have it rated over this, leave a comment in the comments and let your boy know, and I'll be fishing through Amazon or maybe even the Fragrance World website or like a fragrancebuy.ca or whatever, and see what I can find to add to my cheapy list of things to recommend to y'all and give my 2 cents on them. But other than that, that's my time. This is beautiful. Peace.